Hey, I'm Jack,
And I'm Lindley
and we're the Crofts, and we're always here to make your marriage better.
at 24/7 Marriage.
You've got power orgasms?
No. Well, we won't go back into that. Help.
Yeah.
Work together, play together, vacation together, do everything together.
Then we decided let's do some stuff for YouTube. We saw people like Aspen Ostrich.
No, it's not ostrich, but you're close. Honored, I think, is how you say it.
Aspen Ovard.
Ovard. You're right, Ovard.
But she
we'll put
and
that
her
on there.
husband, they have a great following. In fact, they've probably got a huge following. In the hundreds of millions, billions, probably 18 billion people. That's more than there are in the universe. But even the other galaxies are watching them.
Yeah, right.
But it's good that she has a do-it-yourself thing on YouTube. Check her out if you get a chance. But they're fun and they're young.
Yes.
What about older people, though? I don't see very many of them on YouTube. I think YouTube has an age restriction. They drop off at age 35 or something.
I know.
It's like, boom. All the people that we can talk about on YouTube are usually younger. And they have
Millennials.
the ones that have the bigger following.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are, Generation Xers, dangerously close to baby boomer age.
Yes.
And we didn't really have our big following in this age group. I'm 50.
I'm almost 50.
And
I'm on the edge.
We're on the edge, ready to fall off.
No!
So what are we going to do with people our age? We want people that are 40 and above to also have a thriving marriage.
There's lots of marriage conferences.
There's examples of people that are older that have been married for a long time and they get divorced because their children leave the house.
Yeah,
or
that's
because
not good.
they've grown apart and decided that after 30 or more years they just didn't feel connected. What can we say to them? Stop it!
It's not a good way, because when the nest becomes empty, that doesn't mean you just both fly the coop or fly the nest. You need to get reconnected with each other.
Like I get reconnected to this little camera. We're used to a nice camera, and now we have this little handheld phone because our big camera died.
I know. But that doesn't mean our marriage is going to die because the camera died.
True, we're not depending.
Some people would think that because something else
like our
in their
success isn't
relationship
determined
dies.
by outside forces.
No.
Like somebody's camera dies, or somebody's car dies, or their job expires, or their family member expires, somebody in their family close to them. And I know those events are painful. One of my good friends, his wife has gone through surgery, and she's recovering from a brain tumor surgery.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing well, by the way.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear
Latest
that.
report. So
Great.
it's good to check up on our friends, but
Yeah.
other friends are facing challenges in their marriages. Some of them are divorced. So what do we say to those? We've been divorced. We'll be honest. We are divorced people that have found each other after that. And
after long marriages.
Yeah, there were marriages that lasted a long time, and kids were involved.
Almost over
painful.
2 decades.
So it hurts to have a big interruption like that.
Right.
And after so much time commitment. And what is the response usually to I've seen people that are more interested in just self-preserving by hiding or by denying or by running around and playing like they're little, like they're 20 years old or something.
No.
But people in their 40s and 50s are hurting when they lose a relationship.
They are.
It's been a long relationship. Kids involved. And instead of hiding or drinking more alcohol or playing the field like a kid or doing something irresponsible, what are some good solutions to repairs after marriage? Because we talked about marriage, but let's talk about divorce. When that happens, whether it's your fault or someone else's fault or both of your fault, which is usually the case, forget about the blame game. What are we going to say about divorce? How do you recover?
Hard to recover from that, especially when you're the one that didn't want the divorce.
Well, I say, just kill yourself.
No.
Oh, well, what do you say? Better than that.
You find...
Instead of giving up and killing yourself, what do? You
got to find somebody who is better.
What if you don't find somebody?
Suited?
Let's go there first. Yeah, you got to be there. Marriage ends in divorce. It's not the end of your life.
Seems like it.
Yeah, but look at people. Talk to them. Care about them.
Right.
Don't just try to use people to get financial gain, sexual gain, whatever. Use people. That's not an approach.
No.
Make people your best allies. Make them your investment. Don't avoid just because you've been broken. Don't isolate. Okay, there's a good book out there called Unlikely Friend.
It's written by
John
a friend
Cockcroft.
of yours.
He's a good man.
He's a good man.
Also wanted to recommend that you get help through interacting with groups of people. Churches are often a good place for good quality people. There's other clubs and organizations, civic clubs, service organizations. Just get involved with things. Help out. Volunteer.
Why not?
Be a doer. Be a giver. Don't just be a taker.
Give back, yeah.
Don't just indulge in self-pity, alcohol, pornography, drugs, stupid things like immoral sex, whatever. Be responsible. Love people. Take care of yourself.
Exactly.
Stuff you should already know. Duh. What are we offering that you haven't heard before? Maybe you just need to hear it again.
Right.
We got to shift gears. Carol Alt. She's got a healthy you.
Here, let me get it.
Take a look at her. I'll just look at her for a long time.
That's not good.
Yeah, it is. She's a model.
This is Carol Alt.
She was a model on Sports Illustrated back in the day. But Carol Alt, a healthy you, talks about coffee enemas, which I'm not a big fan of any kind of enema.
Or coffee.
But that's supposed to jolt your liver into healthier response to your body. Get that out of my face. And what else did she tell you in that book? Other than that, she's taller than you.
Most people are. What are you talking about?
What does Carol Alt say about taking control of your life? Raw food. That was
raw
a big
food
one.
Is what she's all about.
Let's put
raw
that down
food.
here. Raw food.
Right. She's big on raw food, and I can't see as well without my
raw
glasses.
Chicken is a terrible thing.
But she's saying don't heat your food to more than 115 degrees Fahrenheit.
Does she eat chicken?
She says she eats meat and fish.
I'm going to say chicken at 115 degrees.
I know. I think it's more for vegetables.
Pork at 115 degrees.
Yeah, I don't know if that's healthy. I haven't
Come
gotten
on,
that
Carol.
far. As you can see, I'm only...
She's not eating the...
I'm only this far into the book. Okay, enough of your sound.
I got a time.
I'm only partway into the book.
Carol's tip. Yeah, this book is past due from the library.
No, it's not.
Because,
I renewed it. I renewed it. It's not due until...
Lindley checks out a book from the library
July
and then
21st.
It takes about 6 weeks for her to read half the book. Other books she reads in a day, so I don't understand.
Well, depends on the book. Okay, so I got to put on my reading glasses.
Granny.
Because Lindley's getting older.
Granny glasses.
Don't call me a granny. I don't have any grandkids.
So
Sorry
what does the granny tell us?
Okay, so she says here, Carol's tip. Watch out. Not all cold foods are raw. If the label doesn't use a word such as unprocessed, raw, unrefined, or cold processed, the food may not be raw. Examples of foods that people think are raw but are not include some pickles, olives, hummus, cheeses, milk, butter, and yogurt. Now you get the drift. No raw label. Don't buy it.
Well, what do you mean some pickles? There's some
Some
raw.
pickles are technically, I guess, not considered raw. They've got too many chemicals in besides the pickling solution.
I feel like I'm pickled right now, or at least puzzled. All right.
You know, she says here, another tip she gives here, bring your own salad dressing when you go to a restaurant. You never know what's in the salad dressing. I bet your waiter doesn't know either. Most of the time, these dressings are bottled, not fresh, so they contain rancid chemicals.
Remember what that
Rancid.
one speaker was saying at the USDA group? He was saying that the hormones in the salad dressing were way worse than any hormones
I do
in meat.
remember that.
A lot of people jump on the wagon that meat is the problem with hormones. No, it's salad dressing.
That is true. So what Carol does is
You get boobs when you're 4 years old.
That's
Just
not
kidding.
good.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, what Carol says is she says, I carry my own mixture of a cold-pressed olive oil and Undo's, which is a name brand, choice oil blend, and
Udos, not undos. Udos. It's not
Udos,
undos.
I can't read.
I gotta undo my Udos. Okay.
Udos, I guess you would say it. Choice oil blend. Stop reading while
Let me
I'm reading.
read.
In a little bottle, and I also bring my Power Organic salt.
That's not Power Orgasms. That's Power Organics.
I've got that. I knew that. Or you
You've
can
got
make
Power
your own.
Orgasms?
No. Well, we won't go back into that.
Okay,
That's part of your 24/7 marriage, but we won't discuss
Power
that.
Organic Salt.
Or you can make your own homemade healthy salad topper and carry it in a little container. And it says check out dressing to go containers online. You can find little containers online, is what she's saying.
It's a good thing to have the right kind of salad dressing.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Like when she goes to a party, she says she often brings a platter of raw cheese and raw crackers for the host to serve. In most parties you go to, they want you to bring a little food anyway.
Boy, last night we worked at a banquet and they had some kosher, I guess, unleavened bread.
Mm-hmm, yeah, the flatbread.
I thought it was a Jewish gig, and yet all these people were African American.
Yeah, it was huge. It was like the size of a big pizza slice.
Yeah.
Huge.
Whatever. I guess
what they
healthy,
did is they used it, and then they put their toppings on top of it.
I'm a Jewish priest with my beard.
No, blacks aren't usually Jewish.
Actually, the black people weren't very Jewish.
No, they weren't.
They weren't very Irish either.
No, blacks aren't usually
They were
Irish.
African, though.
They're African American.
They dance to different kind of music than we do.
Now, the other thing she says is...
But I like black people, and in fact, I even like white people sometimes. To me, black people they're more vivid than white people. They have a better way of expressing, and we're just like, boring white people. All right, I'm going to quit bashing white people. Go ahead.
Yeah, because we are white.
And boring.
Okay. You might need to cut that
That's
part
why
out.
you're not even... No, I'm not cutting it out. I want to put in things that people react to.
Okay.
Black people are more colorful. White people are boring. All right, go ahead.
Why'd you plug your ear?
Guys, I wanted to hear what it sounds like with one ear.
Okay. All right, so she says, before I go to a party, I also make sure...
Party! Yeah! All right, Carol at a party just made me happy. Okay, before she goes to a party...
She makes sure she's not hungry, so she doesn't eat mindlessly.
She's one of those. You go out on a date with Carol Alt, and she's going to sit there and just have an egg, like half of an egg, and you're chowing down like fries, and you're sitting in the car, hey, Carol! She's like, oh, I'm full, because she's already eaten. Some girls do that before a date to make them look dainty. Go ahead.
Dieting is not about deprivation, while raw food is about deprivation. Deprivation, however you want to say it. Raw food
say it the right way.
Once you dive into a raw lifestyle,
deprivation.
You'll find that every word
she
of
went
this
to
is
school
true.
in Pennsylvania. Or so the story goes. I love you so indelibly. Kiss me.
I love you too.
Put on lipstick tonight, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. My lips look good.
They taste good too.
Lipstick doesn't taste good, believe me.
All right, what about alcohol?
Okay, so she has a chapter here. What about alcohol, or a section? Typically, wine is considered raw. Unlike many spirits, including hard alcohol and beer, wine is not distilled, which involves heating liquids to their boiling point. Wine is instead fermented over time.
Yeah.
I personally stay away from alcohol beverages as much as possible. Eating raw is an overall lifestyle for me, and thanks to practitioners in New York City, I've learned exactly what alcohol does to my liver. Don't
Okay.
get me wrong, I'm all about the occasional birthday or New Year's toast, but I'm also conscious about how much I drink. So she's saying don't be drunk if you're going to drink.
The liver is the second largest organ and has a unique capacity to detoxify almost every biochemical process. Well, that's true. So don't mess up your liver. Hey, so Carol, bless her heart and her liver, she knows all about this health food stuff. What do you guys know? Tell us your thoughts, your comments. We want you to subscribe to our channel. We want you to give us your tips for a healthier you.
Sorry, I was reading.
Let's involve the audience. Shut the book and let's go involve the audience. Bye-bye, Carol. So let's involve the audience. What do you think is a good recipe for a healthy marriage? What do you think are good recipes for a healthy diet? Could be healthy marriage, could be healthy diet. So either one, healthy marriage, healthy diet. Give us your comments, and God bless America. Other than being salted, I think they're good for you.